All right. I think we're coming up everywhere. Oops. I need to fix that. There we go. Oh, now it's working. Now technology wants to work with me correctly. Oh man. Joey Parkers would love that comment. Okay. She would. She truly, truly would love that comment. I say it myself, so you know. I understand. There we go. Perfect. Going well. I'm trying to like do a couple of things here. Oh, and I still need to get going on TikTok. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Mm-hmm. Oh man. I hope everyone else is having a great day. There we go. Choo, 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 choo. There we go. Hello. Goodbye. I hope everybody else is doing good. I hope everyone's had a good Saturday morning, going into the afternoon, all of the good stuff. We are here. We are doing things. I'm actually kind of glad that we waited until a little bit in the afternoon to go live because of obviously the shitstorm that has occurred, right? At least in my opinion, it's a shitstorm, but you know, that's me. That's my opinion. And yeah. Oops. So let's see, what is it? I'm going to make you guys see some magic today, I guess. Boom. Boom. Close. All right, sweet jeans. I can close out of this. Oh, thanks, Dennis. I appreciate that. I need to get TikTok going now. So it's y'all with me for a moment. I hope everyone... I guess I should just ask, has everybody seen what happened in the news this morning? Right? And Joey, who asked me, no, it was Peabody who asked me, what's next? Where is next? And then I guess I called it. You can't make this shit up anymore. You just cannot. It's actually crazy. So at this point, it's just insane. But hey, we're just going to keep doing it over and over again. Good, Illuminati. You should not. At least in my opinion, you shouldn't. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Actually, I have a great reply on that one whenever it comes up. Thanks to Joey. Joey is the one who said this. Why? That is not what that's supposed to do. Hello? You guys just ever have things where it just does weird stuff and then you're like, what is happening? Well, that was just me right there. Right then, right there. There. Now wow. That was, oh my goodness. And where is my there is my chat. I was like, where is my chat? It got all moved. Sorry, guys. Ooh, sun. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Brenda. Oh, that reminds me of something. Hey, Chris. Happy birthday, Chris. Stay long enough. And I got something for you. I need to do something. Happy birthday, Chris. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Woo woo. What's up, Hecata? Hecaterak? Hecaterak? Josk, see, I made a statement in my server today that I was hoping was going to be a joke. But it's probably correct. And that is unfortunate, not gonna lie. Oh, of course, Darian, I'm glad to Dariona, I think, is that right? I'm glad to hear that. Ramon, I could be better. I could be better. But yeah, real quick, guys, we'll just do this. Chris, I hope you're still in here. Yes, you are. All right. Everybody, let's sing a happy birthday. You don't, I know it's just me, so we're just gonna sing it to myself, okay? Just singing it for a friend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you. Dun, dun. Sorry, I was like, let me start off slow, and I'm like, you know what? No, that sounds like it's a lullaby, and I can't do slow, so I had to speed it up. So there we go. Happy birthday, Chris. We do appreciate you for always being here. And all of the other chats are saying it as well. See? We got that. Got that. Someone's giving you all the woo confetti. Happy birthday, Chris. So there you go. Getting a lot of love from everywhere. And I think you just got it in German. So that's impressive. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior? Joey, I'm gonna get you for that one. Okay. Alrighty. Right. What was I gonna say? Oh, TikTok. TikTokers. Guys, we have not been pushed out. Oh, well, 1 second. Appreciate you guys. After you guys have sent in your daily heart me over on TikTok, collect your points up at the top. Up here. Oh, and I will say, no worries, Cass. We just need a lot of tippy tapping to get going because TikTok's been doing weird stuff. People say stupid stuff and then it confuses me. And I just like broke for a second. Someone said something really dumb and I could barely understand what they were trying to say because that's how poorly they wrote it. These people are so dumb. And thank you, user, for the jewels. We'll go ahead and get this started. Whoa. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
You're a kid. Go play a game. I really want kids to stop calling in. Like, go do something on your Saturday. Again, go buy. Goodness me. I miss the landlines kids just used to make prank calls. I'm not sure about that. How about the time before that we even had before we even had landlines where you just didn't make prank calls? I don't know. What did kids do before then? Oh wait, they worked. Never mind. Kids aren't going to work. Oh, this is not the right camera I'm adjusting. There we go. Yeah, they worked. So, my bad. My bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's right here. We're having a day. But yeah, so oh, Cyro, thank you for combining all of the jewels. I appreciate that. So here's what's up, right? So in response to the United States picking up Maduro, which let's be clear, Maduro is not a good guy, all right? Not a good guy at all. We're going to be very clear. He didn't need to stay in power in Venezuela. However, I just was under the assumption that the United States had stepped away from regime change wars in other countries. I thought that's exactly what Donald Trump was supposed to be on about, but I guess not. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, what country are you calling from?
Argentina.
All right, have a good one. I don't know why anybody calls in from another country. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
How about you stop acting like somebody's in the room watching you
hola,
and you
amigo,
speak
sí.
fully into your
Bitch.
phone? Oh, okay. I was just trying to help you get some, like, oomph behind your words, my guy. Apparently that's not possible for you, which that kind of sucks. Hey, I don't know if you realize this, but I want to talk to United States citizens in the United States about our politics.
I'm a U.S. citizen.
Oh, you are? Well, I have no way to
I'm a
prove that
US
when you're
citizen.
calling from an international number, so I'm going to automatically be suspicious of someone calling in from an international number, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Monty Hub. I don't know if you're a U.S. citizen calling in from an international number. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Jesus loves you.
Oh, okay.
You hoe.
Well, that doesn't sound okay. I am Sean. I am. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Don't you do that. I got your number. I'm gonna scam you, bro. Don't you do that.
Uh-huh.
Don't you do that. You're racist.
Oh, that sounds like you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
How about you speak up instead of...
You cracker. You're a cracker.
Okay. I am tired of kids. Go play a game. Go outside. It is a nice Saturday. Go play with your friends. Unless you're telling me that the reason why you are scrolling on YouTube Shorts right now, or on TikTok, or on Twitch is simply because you don't have any friends. I guess that's what this means, right? Is these kids no longer have friends anymore. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
You're a dirty white monkey.
Oh, Ron thinks they're funny, saying, and literally that's how they have their name on TikTok, is saying, back at you. I've already started off my morning. I don't think people realize this. Like, it's Saturday, right? I'm an adult. This is a part of the adult things that I do. We've already started out our entire Saturday morning having a nice breakfast out of the house with other people, so you can try harder. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am, yep.
How old are you?
21.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am, yes.
All right. And what exactly has Donald Trump done that has in his current term in presidency that has earned your continued support?
I mean, a whole bunch. Where do you want to start? We can start with the economy. We can start with anything you want.
Sir, I asked you. It's not about me where I want to start. I asked you. Are you able to quantify something or?
Sure. I mean, in Trump's prior term,
Oh,
unemployment was at
I'm
an
sorry. What was the
all-time low in
question that
50
I
years.
asked? Pause, because you're already wrong, starting off wrong. What question did I ask you?
Okay, so I'm already wrong that unemployment in 2019 wasn't at an all-time low in 50 years.
Sir, what was the question that I asked you? You're already answering a question I didn't ask. This is why I'm repeating and asking you to give me verbatim or as close as possible what question I asked you.
Oh, so you're just gonna dictate where we go, so you can just push it along your agenda?
This should not be new to you. I'm very clear on how I phrased my question. Do you remember how I phrased the question? If you don't remember, say no, and I will give it back to you.
I mean, your question is phrased in a way that ignores about 4 years of Trump's presidency.
I don't
Right? Do
care
you not
about
think
his
that's relevant
previous
to people's
presidency. Let me
support?
help you out for the reason why. There was a gap between his presidency and this current one, and he's treating it like it's a brand new term for him that he's never been in office before, right? With the way that he's acting. So, again, when I'm asking you, what has he done currently in his current term in office to earn your continued support? Maybe you should try to stay on topic. If you want to cry about it, go start your own life. And then maybe 5 people will tune in to listen to you whine or listen to you talk about how much you love Donald Trump.
Sure. I mean, I'm happy to talk about the second term, but my question to you first is why
Okay.
you don't
Well,
think
if
that the
you're not
first
able
was right.
to, trust me, you are not my only caller. Like you want to be upset. Exactly. Jordan, exactly. He was literally asking me to guide the conversation, and that now he's mad that I have boundaries about how my conversations go. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
Oh, I'm more than 40.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. How old are you?
23.
23. Okay. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I'm still supporting Donald Trump.
Okay. And what exactly has Donald Trump done in his current term in office that has earned your continued support?
Fuck you, retarded ass bitch. I hope you.
Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. What part of Canada are you calling from?
I'm calling from Alberta.
Okay, bye.
So,
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Beautiful day.
All right, awesome. And how old are you?
I'm 41.
41. Okay. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Oh, yes, I am.
You are. Okay. And what exactly has Donald Trump done in his current term in office that has earned your continued support?
How about the liberation of the Venezuelan people?
Oh, okay. And you're in support of that?
Absolutely, yeah. My wife is
Absolutely.
Venezuelan.
And I assume it's because you saw a couple videos of the populace of Venezuela cheering, right?
I don't watch TV usually, but are people cheering? I would be.
Oh no, I was just asking you a question. There are a few like videos out there. And listen, I am not going to deny in any way that Maduro shouldn't have been taken out of power. Absolutely. He deserved to be out of power, not from another country. So now let me posit this to you. Okay? Because a good portion of America doesn't like the current president of the United States of America, right? He's failing in almost every single poll, especially the ones that are considered non-biased, like Quinnipiac, right? So let's say China comes in and picks up the president of the United States and accosts them to China and presses charges against them in China, and a good portion of the United States starts cheering on the fact that Donald Trump is out of the country. Would you be okay
Okay,
with
well-
that?
Well, let me ask you first off.
Oh, no,
where do you
I'm
get-
sorry. I already asked you a question. You should
Well, I'm gonna
engage with
ask-
this
I want you to clarify
hypothetical.
Where you get your information from? Like, what poll are you looking at?
I literally gave you the name of it. Were you not
didn't give me a name.
listening?
You said a poll. You said polls across the United States. I'm asking
I
you, what
literally
poll are
gave
looking
you a name.
at? What, CNN poll?
Nope.
Well, give me. You didn't give me a name. You
Quinnipiac.
said a poll.
I literally did. Quinnipiac polling. Awesome. Now engage with the hypothetical.
All right, let me engage with the MAGA
Okay.
audience.
I will literally just connect you. Yeah, they're not listening. Like, they're just not listening, and that's fine. You can make sure to not listen. That's cool. The reason why the phone lines are giving some people a not available is because people won't stop calling. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
52.
52. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. And what exactly has Donald Trump done in his first term back in office to earn your continued support? So this first year back in office, what has he achieved?
My portfolio has grown. Number one. Number
Okay.
two. I like what he's doing in Venezuela.
Okay, so let me just
I
write this
had a
down. So
friend
we've got
who,
your stock portfolio, and then we have Venezuela. Okay.
yes, absolutely.
And then real quick,
Venezuela.
before we move on to Venezuela, I just want to know, do actions of the United States president have a direct or indirect effect on the United States stock market? Yes. Which one? Direct or indirect?
They can, yes.
They can is not an
Absolutely.
answer. Direct or indirect?
Well, that's not an easy question to answer if you're
It
considering
actually
economic
quite
terms.
seriously is an easy answer. There is only
Okay,
one
explain it,
acceptable
please.
answer here. The acceptable answer is indirect, because if they had a direct effect on the stock market, then that means they could be held liable for charges, especially with insider trading with stocks. So it has to be an indirect effect. It cannot directly affect the impact and the way that the stock market moves, because I'm sorry, that does fall under FEC regulations and has potential. Sorry, I did say the wrong authority, but the Securities Administration has negative impact potential. Like, they could literally be taken to jail, prosecuted, etc., for having a direct impact on the stock market. So when I ask you that question, there is
I
literally
understand what you're
only one
saying,
correct
but-
answer.
But the logic
And I
goes
even gave
both
you the
ways with
nuance
your
with it.
answer. Okay, and the nuance goes both ways.
The nuance does not. Again, if they had a direct impact on the way that the stock market moved, they could literally be held or press charges against them because they directly impacted the stock market. And then not only did they directly impact the way that the stocks were going, they traded within that stock market to make
It
money
could if
off
it
of
was
it. How do we know
intentional.
that? How do we know that they traded within it to make money off of it? Because Donald Trump was on national television bragging about how all of his buddies made billions of dollars off the stock market from his Liberation Day, April 1st, 2025. To me,
Wow,
that should have been
that's
enough that
amazing.
these people should have
So-
been
so the
brought up on
nuance.
charges, but I'm just saying, like...
So Nancy Pelosi taking her son to Taiwan
Oh,
is okay.
Nancy
though, for-
Pelosi, if you guys can find proof that she's insider trading, absolutely send her ass to prison. There is zero love lost for Nancy Pelosi. You think I
Okay, cool.
care? I don't. I support
No,
the
I don't think
Pelosi
you do.
Act, now known as the Honest Act, which would actually stop Congress individuals, president and vice presidents, from ever trading in stocks after their next election. But guess who doesn't
believe in
support
term
that?
limits?
Guess who doesn't support that? Donald J. Trump. So again, I really don't
believe in
care
term
about your
limits, though?
personal stock portfolio, because the president of the United
I
States
do.
cannot directly impact your stock portfolio. It's like you're giving him a freaking
Of course,
participation
you can't
trophy.
directly affect it. That's a bit That's
Right.
that's
Okay,
a lot.
perfect. So now
But
we've gone full circle. You have admitted that
no,
he
no,
cannot
no, wait
directly
though.
affect
But
your
if there's
stock
a decision,
portfolio. No.
if there's
Pause
a
for a
decision
second.
made,
You are going to
okay,
pause
no,
for
no,
a
no, you
second.
go ahead, fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I will because it's
Go
my
ahead.
platform. So now
I
you've come
understand.
back full circle, admitting that Donald Trump cannot have a direct impact on the stock market. Thank you. After just arguing with me for the last 2 minutes for why.
I didn't argue at all. I
Also, that's
actually
why I'm
have
saying
been
it's a
speaking.
moot point. It's a moot point to even bring up that your stock portfolio is doing better under Donald Trump for a reason to still support him when you yourself had just admitted that it is not a direct impact that the president can
Actually, what I
have on the
said
stock
is
market.
it goes
So now
both
we can go to
ways, is what I
Venezuela.
said.
No, you actually just
Because
said it doesn't have a direct impact. It's okay.
actually, I said it's more nuanced than that, but
And I
that's
gave
okay.
you a lot
Let's
of
go to
nuance that you
Venezuela.
just refused to
Okay,
acknowledge. So, and then you just came back and,
fair
you know,
enough.
if you just made a slip up and just say that was a Freudian slip, that would be cool
It
too.
was not
At
a
least
Freudian
I
slip.
can actually admit when I've said things wrong, but apparently you can't because now you just said it's not a Freudian slip.
Okay, Venezuela.
Yeah. So since when do we support the regime changes that are trying to occur? Is that what we want now? Because I thought that this was the party of
I
no
think
new
for the
wars.
Venezuelan people, it's fantastic.
Awesome. So if let's
We're going to
say
see how
the
it plays out,
government
though. I'll give you that.
Okay,
Let's just see
let's
how it
see.
plays
So
out.
if the Israeli government comes in and kidnaps the president of the United States of America and people of the United States cheer on national television because somebody's accosted our president of the United States and are indicting him on war crimes
Are
or
you
any kind of
familiar
crimes,
with the
I'm
Belt and Road
paused. I'm
Initiative
not
of China?
done. Okay. Are you
Are
capable
you
of
familiar
listening?
with the Belt and Road Initiative?
Let's try this again. Okay, so you're going to let me get through my hypothetical and you're going to engage with a hypothetical. If you are not capable of doing that, I will disconnect the call. How does that sound?
That's fine, but I just
Cool.
wanted to ask.
I was literally in the middle of talking. You're going to engage in the hypothetical. Are you capable of sitting back, being quiet, and listening?
Yes, I will
Okay,
listen to you.
fantastic.
Go ahead.
Now, if the Israeli government came into the United States, and I'm just giving a random country, right? Accosted the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, takes him back to Israel to be put on charges of whatever they want within their country. And we see videos of American citizens cheering on the fact that President Donald J. Trump is outside of this country. Does that mean that we should support the Israeli government taking another world leader?
Is this another yes or no question?
I'm asking you to engage in a hypothetical. The fact that you're asking this question means that you aren't listening, nor do you have intentions of
No, it doesn't
engaging.
mean I.
Listen. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
I am 43.
43. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am. You hit the cunt.
Okay. And what exactly has Donald Trump done in his first year back in office to earn your continued support?
Man, all them sanctions. I just love the sanctions.
Sanctions.
Making
Okay.
America first again.
How do sanctions on countries that we haven't done trade with in a while make America first?
Well, let's see. All the China bullshit that's we were just they were invading our country with all their products.
Are you thinking of tariffs?
No, well, maybe that is tariffs. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not really educated at 43. You know, I'm from Texas.
okay.
So how you been?
Better than you. So I guess just bye if you're not trying to engage. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Oof.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 34.
34. Fantastic. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
All right. And what exactly has Donald Trump done in his first year in office to earn your continued support?
I don't know.
Oh, well, thanks for that acknowledgement. Guys, thank you. Yes, Phantom, he probably was trying to promote the Argentinian beef. That's probably true. I can't read that out loud, but Saturdays is a thing now. I guess it is. I guess it is. So thank you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Stone Cold ET still supporting Donald Trump because Stone Cold ET knows that it is the greatest leader that this nation has ever known.
How old are you?
Stone Cold ET is 30 years old.
And you said you're still supporting Donald Trump?
Stone Cold ET's always...
I'm not doing that. Guys, best way to support the live if you are new here is hit that follow button or that subscribe button. Also, we do have super fans, coins, gifts available, membership, super chats, bits, and subscriptions all available on all the platforms. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
MAGA! We got Maduro! Obama for Gitmo!
Hi, how old are you?
30.
All right, and you're still supporting Donald Trump?
Of course I am.
Okay. And what exactly has Donald Trump done in his first year back in office to earn your continued support?
Going after Maduro, getting Maduro, going after Obama,
Oh, okay.
stopping fentanyl, shutting the border,
Uh-huh.
less taxes,
Uh-huh.
going after the colleges for discrimination.
Mm.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. You did say the border, immigration, and Venezuela, right?
Yeah, well, the past 4 years, you've had an open border. We've had communists. I mean, look at Canada. China's been up there, training,
Canada's
in
not
Canada.
communist.
Are you serious? They're trying to secede to America right now.
That doesn't even
now
work in the
Alberta's
same
trying
sentence.
to become a state.
Are you
Alberta wants to
trying
become a
to
state.
are you having 3 different conversations right now? I would honestly say that anybody thinks that Canada is communist has obviously knows literally nothing about politics or what communism is, capitalism, socialism. Hey, yes, let me try and engage with you on this point. I don't know if you realize this. Does Canada engage in capitalist markets?
Does Canada right now want to become a state?
That's not what I asked. Does
But
Canada...
is Alberta trying to become a...
You're incapable of answering questions. What the fuck? You guys think it. I wish I could cry about immigrants costing taxpayers and then defend taking over a whole country. The logic is flawless, totally flawless. It's so clean. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
50.
50. All right. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you turn down the stream in the background?
Oh, I thought I had it. I was low enough. You got it.
No, if
All right,
I can
Jen.
hear myself, I got these nice headphones. I can hear it. I'm not doing
It's
it.
off now.
No,
You
you're
should be
good. All right. And so what exactly has Donald Trump done in his first year back in office to earn your continued support?
Started with closing the border,
Okay.
in which my son is Border Patrol, so I do know.
Okay.
there's been a
I do
big
not
difference.
care about any anecdotes, and that would be hearsay. You telling me whatever your
That's-
son told you would literally be hearsay. So irrelevant.
Okay, that's fine. In your case, that's fine. Finishing the wall, continuing to finish the wall, which I have personally seen.
And again, I
Um,
don't care about your anecdotes.
It's not an anecdote, it's just fact. Anyway.
What is an anecdote?
You there?
What is an anecdote?
Honestly, I don't know the exact. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the exact definition.
Personal story.
Okay.
So when I say
Then-
that, you saying, I see it with my own eyes, that the wall is being completed, and I say I don't care about your anecdotes, and you're like, that's not an anecdote,
But you-
that's fact.
You
What
did ask me
again,
why I support Trump.
and I
I'm
said
telling
I
you why.
don't care about your personal stories, right? Like I care about policies. I don't care
Okay.
about your personal stories or your personal experience in this case, right? So you saying I saw it with my own eyes doesn't mean jack diddly squat to me.
Maybe not too. Maybe listeners can understand that. 'Cause a lot of people tell me that he isn't doing it,
Okay.
which I've personally seen. But anyway. we can
Oh,
go
okay,
past that.
cool. You've seen it. That's it. Story's closed. That's it. We're done here.
I got pictures.
We're
I
done
can
here.
show you pictures if you
I-
want.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. That's just part of it. And getting rid of the Venezuela president is a good thing. He was voted out.
Oh, I mean, I agree. Maduro is a piece of shit, and he should have left office
Maduro,
on his
that's
own.
the name. Sorry.
Yeah, he should have left office on his own. That's absolutely
But that's
true.
the problem is the problem is no one's allowed to have guns there, so they can't fight him. He has weapons. He can just blow people away, which he has been doing.
Do you
So when
think
he
that
goes
they
against
don't
them,
have
he gets rid of
resistant
them.
movements in
Absolutely, they
Venezuela
have big
that
people in
also
the jungle.
have
Absolutely,
like guns? Like
they have
what?
people in the jungle. They have people in the jungle, but it's going to take more than that. They have it called guerrillas in the jungle, which they do.
Okay.
But that could take a whole lot more than a couple thousand people.
Sure.
Well, what do you think? What, you don't think it's not going to take more?
Sir,
Exactly.
the only thing that we just did was allow the vice president of Venezuela to take power. That's it.
He was, and that is true.
And also
we
we
also made a point.
We also put American soldiers' lives in danger with performing this operation that Donald Trump himself admitted in his interview with Fox before he did his press conference. Because he personally called up Fox News and was like, I heard some people got hit, and I don't think they're dead, but I don't know if anyone died. I just don't think they
It
did.
just happened. He doesn't know.
I'm
I
literally
heard the
still
interview.
in the middle of talking. Again, he put U.S. Armed Forces, our service military member, lives in danger. And I'm not okay with that, especially coming from the mouth of the guy who campaigned on no new wars. In fact, he said that he would be the president that ended wars, not start them. And here we are actively going into another country to start a whole nother goddamn war. For oil.
Now remember, we built the infrastructure for that oil. Okay.
And according to international law, it doesn't matter who built it. The land that it is on, it belongs to those people. It belongs to the government of the country that infrastructure was built in according to international law. It does not belong to the United States of America.
Okay.
Thank
so
you,
be it.
Kat.
Regardless.
There's no regardless. You should
there is,
maybe
if you let
say
me-
that
if you let
that's
me
wrong.
speak.
Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Kat. Can you
If let me
acknowledge
speak,
that there is
two sides. There is,
international
it's not just
holy
your
for
side.
fuck's
There's
sake.
two sides to things, because he is basically a terrorist because he works for narcos. Narcos are terrorists, and if you want to go to international law, we can do whatever the hell we want to them.
Donald Trump isn't able to claim that narcos are terrorists unilaterally.
He already
That's not
did.
how
He
that
did.
works.
It's already done. It's already
Yes,
done.
and it's under legal review.
It don't matter. It's
It
done. At
doesn't
this
matter,
point,
guys.
It is the
It
case.
doesn't matter because he did it.
It doesn't
and
matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
okay.
It doesn't matter. It's the case. This is what's going on. This is the facts.
These are the
Okay.
facts, guy.
So as of right now, they are considered terrorists. Now, if that Supreme Court or something changes that,
So just to be
so be
clear,
it.
the law doesn't matter. It's only with Donald Trump's executive order that matters, right?
Law matters. That's why until it gets done
okay.
and goes through the court case,
So
it
let me
doesn't
ask
matter.
you this. Let me ask you this. Are executive orders law?
Yes, unless they're fought against.
Incorrect.
No,
Literally, no.
Biden did more executive orders than anybody.
Yeah, that's also fucking untrue. Okay, executive
not
orders.
untrue. Biden was an idiot.
Okay.
Was.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Go to your little Googly machine or Ask Jeeves, DuckDuckGo, whatever you do to search in. And I want you to type in exactly this. Are executive orders law?
They are, unless they...
You're a dum-dum. You are a dum-dum. Let me help you out with something. Okay, let me explain to you why you're a dum-dum. Because it takes a super 2-second Google search to find out if executive orders are a law. Do you know how laws are even passed? Can you explain to me the process, how laws are passed?
It depends on... Yes, it's by the Congress. Yes.
By Congress. There's a word. There's literally a word. No, it's not majority. There's literally a word. It's not majority. It's not super majority. That's 2 words. It's literally 1 word. It starts with an L. It's not law. I'll give you that one already. It's a bit longer than that. There's a word. It starts with an L and it's a little long.
Okay.
It also goes in line with the name of that branch of government. So I think that should help you. Like, part of that is within the word. So what is the word that we're looking for? How are laws started? What's the very first thing that is needed for a law to be passed? Starts with an L and it's not law.
I'm not sure. I know what word you're talking about, but honestly, I'm a truck driver. I've been up all night, so I'm like at 20 hours right now. So I'm trying to keep my brain.
That explains
quiet
why you're so hyper. Lay off the energy drinks,
Monster.
guy.
No doubt. I just had one too.
Yeah.
But
wow.
I
called that. There's no regardless. I'm done. You're not engaging. It's also. I'll go ahead and give you the answer.
I've been
it's
engaging this whole time. What are you talking about?
Legislation. It's called legislation. That's how laws are passed. It starts with legislation in the legislative branch of government that then would get signed into law by the President of the United States. Executive orders are not law because they can only affect that branch of government, the executive branch of government. It cannot affect private citizens, so therefore it is not law.
You're awesome.
I hope that helps. FUDT supporters, DT equals towed down. Could be, yeah. Seraphic Light, thank you for the jewels. 666, thank you for that. We'll give you a Hail Satan. Maybe don't type that word in the chat. Dude, you think I'm like... I don't even say that word on live.
You're awesome.
And I know that callers drop the N-word. And guess what I do every time that they drop the N-word? I hang up on them. You're not getting like a... for saying that. Thank you, Mako Avery, for the 5. I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. I can't believe in the year 2026 that I still have to explain the branches of government and what it means to be a law. What did somebody say? Told y'all she's a Satanist. Okay. Yami, I'm going to help you out with something real quick. Just because I say Hail Satan as a fucking joke says more about you than it says about me. I also say not today, Satan. So... thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Okay. Yami, I'm going to help you out.
Not doing that. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Hi. How old are you?
60.
60. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
110%. Absolutely.
Okay. What exactly has Donald Trump done in his first term in office his first year back in office to earn your continued support?
He has completely 100%. He's done a 180. He's turned the country around from disaster to prosperity to great military power to respect around the world. Whereas before Trump, everything was going downhill. Inflation was going up. The respect of this country was going downhill. People were simply laughing at America. Now, especially with this last thing he just did with Venezuela, the respect for the power of the U.S. is just, everybody is afraid of the U.S. now. Nobody will dare make any kind of move that is going to do anything negative to this country now.
Isn't that what we said when we bombed Iran?
Yes.
So I just wanted to be clear that we bombed Iran in June of 2025, right? And because the message just wasn't clear enough, even though I was being told by Fox News, CNN, that the entire world, it caters to the United States now. That's what Donald Trump was telling us too. Like, the world respects us after we bombed Iran. So that just because apparently the message wasn't loud enough, that now we go and take a president of another country out of there under the cover of night to make sure that they respect the United States of America. Actually, sir, what we just did was give China an excuse to do that to Taiwan. The same thing that we just did to Venezuela to further our own interests. We now have just given China a playbook to do that to Taiwan and ignoring their sovereignty.
I think absolutely the opposite.
Oh.
They're actually now China's going to back down and say, whoa, whoa, whoa. If we make one step towards Taiwan, that's not going to be good because the U.S. is going to come towards us.
Sir, we've made motions in this current administration of pulling back our support of Taiwan. We've taken funding for Taiwan out of bills prior to them being passed. We have literally rolled back our support of Taiwan. China has acknowledged that multiple times on their state, what you would consider like their national run media for their party, right? Like, no, sir, we've just given them a playbook in order to effectuate the same thing that we just did, but in Taiwan.
Well, also speaking of Iran, the people of Iran are actually now saying,
My sweet summer child, we're just pivoting back. Okay.
No, I'm not pivoting back. I'm just going back to what you originally said.
Oh, no, did I bring up Iran saying U.S. is good, or did I talk about us bombing Iran?
You bombing Iran.
Yeah, those are not the same two things. Yeah, the Ayatollah of Iran, after we bombed them,
the Iranian people.
After we bomb Iran, the Ayatollah of Iran came out and said that now we are definitely going to be producing WMDs. We're going to be making nuclear weapons when we reach our enrichment, rebuild our facilities, which hasn't taken them very long to get back to work inside those facilities that we bombed. All right. And so then now the Ayatollah, that Donald Trump is like starting a fight with the Ayatollah because yes, they are going after their protesters, which they absolutely should not be doing, but they don't necessarily have free speech in that country, unlike the United States where it's written into our Constitution, right? And so Donald Trump, which this is also hilarious, right? Donald Trump is advocating for free speech in Iran. Right, which the Iranian people are grateful for. They would love to hear another country speak out for them. Honestly, I don't disagree with that, right? So the Iranian people are agreeing with Donald Trump with saying like, yeah, we would love to have free speech in this country. But now the Ayatollah said, and I'm not even kidding when I tell you this, the Ayatollah said in response to Donald Trump being like, we'll go in there and liberate your people. So much for not starting wars. But the Ayatollah said that all United States armed forces personnel are now targets for Iran. You really think the Ayatollah Iran is scared of the United States of America?
Absolutely.
God, your head's in a fucking bubble. Well, then I hope that our United States soldiers in the Middle East stay safe because your head is so far up your fucking ass. You can't see the end of the tunnel past your 22 feet of intestines.
They're safer than they've ever been.
Oh, they're safer than they have ever been. Gotcha. Yes. But see, the thing that I actually wanted to bring up that I think is hilarious is that Donald Trump is saying like, yes, Yes, the Iranian people can protest their government, but he mocks the individuals that go to the No Kings protest, the people that go to protest in direct opposition of Donald Trump, right? He wants to lock up protesters across this entire country for not only protesting against him, but also protesting against the actions of Israel in the Gaza Strip, and they're doing it peacefully, right? He's literally tried to make it illegal to peacefully protest within the United States of America, but he's going to advocate it for Iran. That totally makes sense.
I hope you allow me to speak, because I'm about to tell you exactly where you're wrong. First of all, no.
I'm taking notes.
Donald Trump does not say anything about locking up protesters, but he does say about rioters.
Mahmoud Khalil? Are you not familiar with that name? Mahmoud Khalil?
Are you aware of the
Mahmoud
difference between
Khalil? Do you know that name? Yes or no?
It
Mahmoud
sounds like
Khalil.
an Arabic name.
Do you know that name? Yes or no?
I have no idea who that is.
Awesome.
Or what
So
that
he
means.
was a
But,
guess what? Guess what? So Mahmoud Khalil, he's not a full citizen,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you realize this, but there's been 8 different Supreme Court cases that have explicitly stated that the United States Constitution applies to all people within the United States jurisdiction, regardless of their citizenship status. So the First Amendment right to free speech still applies to him. But he was arrested for peacefully protesting for Palestine. So I think, and guess what? And they've also tried to press charges against him and like try to get him out of here faster, kept him in ICE detention facilities to the point where judges have literally had to order the Trump administration to release him because they infringed upon his First Amendment rights within the United States of America. So abso-fucking-lutely, Donald Trump is telling his Department of Justice to, quote, lock people up for protesting.
not for protesting, but for rioting.
He literally peacefully
causing
protested. Do you want to know why he was released? It's because
He-
they couldn't prove that he did any riots, participated in any riots, incited any riots. So again, you're still wrong.
You know, I wish you'd have this conversation with Donald Trump's press secretary. I forget her name.
Oh, Caroline Levitt? Yeah.
Yes.
Caroline
She
Levitt,
would-
yeah.
Yeah. She would chew you up and spit you out.
Oh no,
The
Caroline
thing-
Levitt can't speak without throwing out insults, right, to people, calling people liars or reading her little fact sheet. She literally stumbles when she's called out on something and she's like, "Nuh-uh, no, I have it right here. It says that we have blah 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 blah." No, and then she's like, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna call on you because you and I are wearing the same shirt." Like she's literally the mean girl that thinks that she's got it all and she doesn't.
Well, see,
I could
there's a
talk to her
fake
and I
news.
would wreck her whole life and she would cry. So it's cool.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
Because you're considered fake news. See, fake news is
Fake news.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Because saying things that are, you're manipulating things against Donald Trump that are
Oh,
not.
wait, I'm so sorry.
accurate.
How is anything that I've just talked about with Mahmoud Khalil fake news if you've never heard of him before? And the only response that you had to say was, sound like an Arabic name. But apparently, I'm just automatically fake news just based off of your assumption because I'm telling you something that you've never heard of before. That makes sense.
Everything you,
So is because you've never heard of it before, does that automatically make it a lie?
I didn't particularly hear of that case. No.
Oh, okay. So does that automatically make it a lie because you've never heard of it before?
I'd have to do more research.
That's not the question that I'm asking you.
No, it doesn't automatically make it a
Oh,
lie.
okay.
But
Fantastic.
I've been listening to you all along.
Yeah.
And everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a lot of it's phony baloney.
Phony
Just
baloney.
completely-
Like what?
yeah,
Can you expressly tell me what I've previously said before? Like, because not during this phone call, because you said you've been watching me for a while. So
Yep,
give me an
yep,
exact
I've been
point.
listening.
Try to summarize what I said previously exactly as possible, and then how did you prove me wrong?
Well, that last caller about the law,
About
you're
executive
talking to
orders
somebody that,
not being law.
how many executive orders did Obama
He didn't
put
talk
down,
about
or
Obama,
did
did
Biden?
he?
No, the guy was really illiterate. He didn't even know what legislation means. But that was easy for you because you're talking to somebody that doesn't know the law.
Oh,
An
okay,
executive
got it. But
order,
so this
once
proves my claim, your claim that I've given fake news. How?
the executive law, when an executive order is given, that actually turns into that's a law right there.
No, it's
He
not.
makes it,
Executive
he
order
can
is
make
literally
it
not law. It takes 2.5
federally.
seconds, not even federally. It only can affect federal agencies,
Right. Well,
which does
no, it
not
can
make it
affect,
law, nor does it make it federal. Like, it just can only affect federal agencies that fall directly under the executive branch of government. So, for example, Donald Trump could not write an executive order directing Congress or SCOTUS to do something in his favor because that falls outside of his branch of government, which is the executive branch. Again,
yeah, because
laws require
you can't do the
legislation
state
to be laws. Executive orders are exactly that. They are orders. They
for
are not
federal.
law. Yes, they can be federal and they can also be states. So you're still incorrect there. There are levels. Does not make them law.
Well, what is the Army? What is the National Guard? What is the? There are all.
Did I make any claim
federal.
about that?
They all.
They are a federal agency. Yes, sir. They fall under which
There
department?
you go.
They fall under which department?
Department of War.
Department of Defense. Sorry, sir. The
Of
name
War.
hasn't
It's
legally
been
been changed. It has not legally been changed because that requires an act of Congress, because that falls under their Article 1 duties under the United States Constitution. The president does not have the power to rename a department.
Then
It's
why did
literally the
Marco
Constitution.
Rubio call it Department of War?
Because
and
they're
Pete
dum-dums.
Hegseth,
They're dum-dums.
but
They're
they're
big
high.
dum-dums.
They're up there in. Pete Hegseth is the
Again, I'm just going to say
main
this
guy for
again.
department.
They're dum-dums. You have to. I just want to help you out with something. According to, in order to rename a federal agency that was created by Congress through an act of Congress, it also needs to be changed through an act of Congress to be signed into law. An executive order cannot legally change the name of a department or a federal agency that was created by the legislative branch of government. It can
So you
direct
just
them on what they
contradicted.
can do. It can direct them on policies, and it can effectuate changes to it. But that is it. It cannot change the name.
That was the executive order, and now
An executive
even
order
media.
is not law.
Well, it's called Department of War right now.
It's the Department of Defense. I don't know if you even realize this, but when Congress passed their recent defense spending bill and everything, they also have it referenced as the Department of Defense because legally, by the law, it is still the Department of Defense because, again, the President of the United States cannot rename those federal agencies.
Okay, so when you're talking about the legality of Venezuela, this is what you were. Yeah, this is what you were talking about, and that last previous caller. And if it's an executive order towards the military, Navy, whatever,
Again.
that should be law, right?
It's not law.
Because
It can be an
affect
order. It can be
a
an order,
federal
but it's not a
agency.
law. It's not a law, sir. It can be an order. It can be a policy, but it cannot be law according to the motherfucking law.
By the way, Cuba's now scared.
Oh
in
my
their
God,
boots.
I'm done. You literally can't engage. I'm done. Like, why are we so like, and I do mean this as we, like the American population, unfortunately, is highly uneducated to a degree. We do have an average of a sixth grade, I think it's went up a little bit, a sixth grade reading level, and it shows. It literally shows. Cool. Everybody's scared of North Korea too. You shouldn't be scared of a country. DT hasn't united the U.S. people. He's done the complete opposite. I would agree with you as well. Like, he hasn't united us. He continues to divide us. April, thank you for the jewels. J-Daw, thank you for the jewels. That caller, what's wrong? Inflation is still high at 2.7%, which is above Federal Reserve. Also, the numbers are wrong. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Nigger.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah,
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I sure as hell is.
What exactly has Donald Trump done in his first year back in office to earn your continued support?
Did you not see what happened last night?
You mean this morning?
Technically, yeah. I mean, it was still nighttime, but yeah, technically this morning. You're 100% right.
Okay. What are you referring to exactly?
Knocking a dictator out of office? I mean, that's pretty big if you consider that. You want to consider Palestine?
You're awesome.
Oh, I mean, which one do you want to talk about? There's going to be a few things, right? So where
we
do you
can
want to
talk about
start?
the one that's
Also,
more
really
recent.
quickly, huge W's to Kelly for the 50 says, these MAGA callers need Schoolhouse Rock. Thank you for trying to educate these dum-dums. Happy New Year. Thank you. So yeah, which one are you, like, where do you want to start? Are you wanting to talk about Venezuela? Are you wanting to talk about Palestine, Israel, Gaza? Where do you want to start?
We could talk about Venezuela if you want.
Okay. What about it?
I mean, what he did was pretty historic. Am I wrong?
No, it's not. It's been done before.
Okay, when?
You're not familiar with Operation Just Cause?
No, I am, but I was curious if you knew. So,
okay.
great.
Yeah, it
so
sounds
no,
like
you
Donald
don't-
Trump
you
like
don't-
woke up and decided that he remembered seeing this on TV like 36 years ago. Literally 36 years ago to the day. And when he woke up this morning, right? Or last night, whatever one, like, because, he doesn't sleep regular times. We all know this. Like, Mike Johnson has fucking acknowledged this, right? So it's like Donald Trump woke up and he was like, let's do this. It's literally 36 years ago to the day of what happened in Panama. And I just want to see it happen again, but this time in Venezuela. And so yeah, it's like he woke up in a fever dream.
Okay, so
Something
you
he'd
don't
been
think
waiting
then-
to happen for 36 years.
So, you don't think it was okay for Trump to take that office? Like, you don't agree with it? Like, because I'm kinda
No, I
confused on what
don't
you're
think
trying
that
to
it's
lay out
okay for the president of the United States to order our United States armed military members to take a leader of another country and
I
extract
think he was
them on their
completely
own.
Justified because of all the drugs that were getting imported out of there. The guy had no fucking.
Are you
lead.
familiar with what actually is washed ashore from these supposed drug boats?
Oh, here we go. Hit me.
Mary Jane, sir.
Okay.
Are we now
So-
afraid of Mary Jane? How many deaths has Mary Jane caused?
I don't know. You tell me. Seems like you know it.
0 from overdoses.
Yeah, you can't overdose over weed. That's a literal
Yeah.
fact. That-
Cool.
it's quite
So
literally
that's what
possible.
we
I think that's a
found. Like
no-brainer.
that's actually what's washed up ashore as part of the debris that came from these boats that were blown up was Mary Jane, right? Which
Okay.
Donald Trump himself has made steps to decriminalize and like remove, like lower the classification on the kind of drug
it's
it
still
is
technically
within the
illegal
United
to
States?
bring that into the United States, though,
Oh,
isn't
I'm
it
not
not?
disagreeing, but again, Donald Trump has made this whole campaign about fentanyl and then cocaine. Well, specifically, he's not even talking about the white stuff that goes on your nose, right? The powdery white stuff.
here's the thing.
He's talking about the
talking
Fetty
about
drug, which, by the
but
way,
you're
I
talking
think
about
it's
one
maybe
substance.
Venezuela produces or like manufactures after they get the parts sent into them. Less than 1% of the entire supply that is around the world that gets smuggled illegally. Less than 1%. They're not even the main contributing factor.
Okay, so you still think? Okay, so that's not even. First off, you're talking about one drug. There's several boats, more than several hundreds, that
Yeah.
come into the United States bringing over shit, and you're talking about like maybe one or two fucking stories. So you
Oh,
can't just back that
sorry.
off of that alone.
If they're reporting that they've had multiple boat debris wash up across multiple weeks and the only substance that they found is Mary Jane.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I
I thought most people liked Mary Jane. Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. Nick Fuentes now says it's gay to like Mary Jane.
Okay, so you think that's okay? I'm confused
What?
because you're saying well, Trump
Is what
saying weed is
okay?
okay, yada yada.
Is
but
what
you're
okay?
bringing all that into the United States.
Bringing all of what into the United States?
Drugs.
What
in general.
drugs?
You're trying to twist this on me. Just answer the question.
No, I'm literally asking you. I was talking about other things.
Okay.
So what are you referring to exactly?
So, do you know where most
I was
of
literally
drugs
making fun of
even-
somebody else for calling the liking of something GAY.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
You're awesome.
You okay?
I'm asking you to go into details. I don't really know what else to like. Hello? What are you talking about?
Dead silent. I'm look. It's not right to bring drugs. First off, also human trafficking is on those boats too.
Yeah, and we're killing every single person that's on those boats, which means that we're killing victims of human trafficking. That sounds like a great fucking thing, right?
Yeah, it actually does.
Oh, wait, you want to kill the victims? So they don't even get to be survivors of human trafficking. They're just dead now. And you're okay with that?
Well, depends on the situation.
Oh, wait, it depends on the situation whether it's okay or not. Innocent individuals get killed in a boat strike. What I'm sorry, what situational context do I need to know whether it's okay to kill innocent people who are being human trafficked on boats? When is that okay?
You
Cat
calm?
got your tongue?
No, I was making sure you were calm. I was trying not to laugh at your anger.
I'm not angry. I'm actually laughing internally at you.
You kind of seem very upset.
Oh, do you know
and
me
that's why you're on the
personally?
live stream.
Do you know me personally so you know exactly what all of my emotions sound like
I don't even
all
need
over
to
the
know
phone?
What it looks like.
Oh, you don't
that,
need
like,
to
someone
know.
has a
You
stick
don't
up
need
their
to
ass.
know. Got it. So you're just going to make a broad-based assumption with your audacity and just assume that you think I'm automatically mad.
Oh my god.
When in fact I'm
God,
literally
you need a
just
fucking
letting you see this is what he does, right? Actually, this is what he does. This is now a diversion. He's trying to divert the conversation away from the fact that he's the one who said he is the one who said that there was a justifiable point in time. There's a justifiable basis for innocent individuals that are being human trafficked from one country to other countries for them to be killed on boats. And he realized that he fucked up. But instead of being able to just say, hey, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. Maybe that was a slip up. Let me try to turn this around. I'm going to sit back with nervous laughter and then accuse a woman of being angry on the internet. because you're the one who just said that there is a justification. There is a justification for when individuals who are being human trafficked by your own acknowledgement to be killed. Innocent people to be killed. So, yeah, you are, sir, instead of just like acknowledging this, right? That's all you had to do at any point in time was just acknowledge that you shouldn't have said that. But it's okay. You did display. You did display to thousands of people that you're a piece of shit.
I don't really give a
That's all that is. You just displayed to thousands of people that you're a piece of shit. So it's cool. Like, it's fun. I'll summarize your diversion. Oh, I like this one real quick. I'm going to read this one. I don't typically read just general chatter's response, but I need mental health when this guy just said that it was okay to kill victims of human trafficking for being present on the boats that they're being trafficked on. But I need help. Kid, go play a fucking game. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Are you capable of speaking into your phone?
Yeah, of course.
You sound like you're another zip code.
You said a victim?
No, you sound like you're in another zip code.
Yeah, probably. I'm
You're awesome.
Yeah, I cannot hear you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
20.
20. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Didn't I hang up on you earlier because you said something dumb?
No.
Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support? I did hang up on you because you didn't want to answer that question. Dude, don't try me. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 39.
39. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his first term back in office that has earned your continued support?
So he's
First year back
shown
in office, my
strength
bad.
on the world stage against other countries, and a commitment to defend our troops if they're put in danger.
By putting them in danger?
Well, every president in our history has put our troops in some form of danger, and our troops have volunteered, as our military force is a volunteer base, to accept those risks by signing up with our government. So, unfortunately, it is a consequence of our troops volunteering for that they know they will be put in danger, and they accept that.
Sure, I'm aware that it is a voluntary military force that we have in the U.S.
Correct.
Cool. That doesn't mean that they've literally volunteered to go into countries that we've never like declared war on exactly. I just say I don't think that we get to give him a gold star for also actively. You're saying we're giving him a gold star for protecting our troops when they're put in dangerous situations, when he's literally the one putting them in those dangerous situations. It just sounds like a bit of hypocrisy.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
I was literally just I was repeating your words back to you. Protecting our troops when we put them in, like if they're put in dangerous situations, and then you're giving him a gold star for also putting them in dangerous situations.
It was a miscommunication. What I said and what I meant is that he's willing to support our troops if they are put in a dangerous situation.
That he's putting them in.
Well, all presidents have put our troops in some form of danger, and our troops are willing to accept that form of danger. What I'm saying is that previous presidents have not backed our troops when they are in danger or provided the necessary support when they are in danger during operations that they volunteered with, which they can decline. That's a very important thing. They can decline. There are consequences for that, but they all have the option to decline.
Mm-hmm. So which prize?
The
No,
mo-
actually, we're not even going to go down there. I'm so glad that you think that you know exactly what every single person has ever done, or that you have this assumption that other presidents
I
haven't
don't.
previously supported them. You do. You're actually making very broad assumptions here, and that's cool. That's your personal opinion in that case. That's how you feel, and so yeah, those are your feelings. Good for you.
They're not feelings, they're just my opinions, and I agree to disagree
They're
with
your
you. That's all.
feelings.
They're not feelings, they're just facts that I believe in, which I'm always willing to accept counter views on, which I'm happy to
No,
always,
there has
because
actually
that's the
been
only
no
way someone grows
documented, like,
from that.
specific, sorry, saying that they're protecting our troops, I just want to be very clear, is in fact always a feeling and an assumption. Unless there's literally a law that's signed into place or an executive order that's signed into place that actually says that we are saying that we're protecting our troops, it is always a feeling. There is no facts involved. Are we sending in additional soldiers in order to make sure that the first set of soldiers that we've sent into another country are automatically safe? No, we're not doing that, because it's also a waste of resources, and that costs money. So you can say that they are protecting our troops. And I would also counter to say that every president has made an effort to protect our troops. That's my personal opinion. That's my feeling. I'm not holding myself to that feeling, because I'm not even going to say that I believe that. But you making that statement is absolutely your feelings. Similar enough to where you're saying that we are now having, Donald Trump puts us as a higher, better strength on the world stage. Your phrasing, again, that is your personal opinion and your feelings. Those are not facts. In fact, what we have seen happen because of Donald Trump being in office, right, is that we've had 2 other countries declare the United States a threat to them, a national state of emergency, like they are a security risk to their countries. The United States of America is. That is not strength, sir. And these are our allies. Denmark and
Why do those
Norway, Denmark
countries
and
feel
Norway,
threatened by
Denmark
him if they're
and
not doing
Norway,
anything wrong to
Denmark,
jeopardize the United
Denmark
States?
and Norway, I'm sorry, Denmark and Norway are our allies. They're a part of NATO. That is not
But
strength
people only
on the
get
world
threatened
stage.
when
What?
they think
Sorry.
they're doing something
Okay.
wrong.
Oh, they're only threatened. Okay, this is a good one. This is funny. They're only threatened. They only feel threatened if they're doing something wrong. Sorry. The territory of Greenland. What country are they a territory of?
That I do not know. Please enlighten me. I'm happy to learn.
Denmark. And what has Donald Trump been talking about when it comes to Greenland since he was reelected as president?
He's been trying to convince the public to absorb that into the United States, which makes perfect sense because Scotland doesn't want to be the only one on the front line in that area in case of a military action that occurs there. It would provide increase in monitoring in that area, from what I understand. I could be wrong, but that's pretty much what I know on the topic.
Do we have a military base in Greenland?
That I do not know. It's a good idea for the United States, but at the end of the day, it's their country. They'll decide if they
Greenland's
don't.
not a
then they
country,
don't.
it's a territory of Denmark. Okay, so when I told you that Denmark has declared the United States of America a national security threat to their security, it's because of Greenland and his continued remarks in saying that he wants to buy Greenland. The people of Greenland, they love me, even though he only polled at less than 12% that said that they would be considerate of becoming a part of the United States. Less than 12% of their entire population said that that sounded like a good idea, because, you know, they'd be losing out on universal fucking healthcare, right? Scotland, who are they a territory of?
They are a conquered territory of England.
There is a proper term for them.
The Scots?
No.
The English? Britain?
There is a proper term for it. It's not Britain. It's not England. It's not Scottish. It's not British.
Well, I've taken my guesses. Please enlighten me. I would like to learn.
The United Kingdom. Right?
Oh, yes.
Correct.
Yeah. We have bases all over there too in the United Kingdom. Plenty.
Correct.
They are not the only ones
during
on
World
the
War
front
II.
line. And even like the idea, your concept automatically is false, even just trying to say that they're the only, like Scotland is the only one on the front lines. That's not true, because the United Kingdom and Denmark are both NATO countries, which the United States of America is also a part of. Well, for now, right?
Correct. But
Yes, I know
unfortunately,
sunflowers. I
NATO
could say
has
that.
shown to be incompetent on many different
Yes, I know
topics,
you want to
and
divert away from your claim about strength on the world
Nope.
stage while I'm actively trying to address the fact address the fact that 2 other countries have declared the United States of America national security threats. What you said in
That's
response to
okay.
that, what you
They
said
can
in response to
totally do
that,
that.
what
That is
you
their
said
right to
in
do.
response to that is that means that they're doing something wrong because they feel threatened, which isn't true, right? Again,
No, it is.
Donald Trump is threatening Denmark's sovereignty and their territorial rule over Greenland. Even though they do operate independently and have their own little constitution, they are still a territory and protected by Denmark. And this is a direct action, right? Because
But
of
no
Donald
action
Trump
has
and
been
his
taken.
words and his actions. That automatically negates that this is some kind of strength on the world stage. Donald Trump has actively made an enemy of Iran, China, and Russia just in his first year in office. Those 3 countries,
Russia's
those
always
I'm
been
not
an enemy.
done.
China
Okay.
is pretty
You
much
are
always
literally
been
just incapable. Okay,
sabotaging.
so here's what we're going to do. So China, Russia, and Iran, right, have all blatantly and outwardly spoken out about Donald Trump and his actions when it comes to Venezuela. Other intelligence agencies, like other countries' intelligence agencies, have spoken out against the United States of America and have declined sharing their intelligence with the United States of America because of the actions that the United States has taken on Venezuelan boats. Which the last caller just even acknowledged and admitted that they more than likely had victims of human trafficking on those ships that were then killed. Those innocents were killed by Donald Trump and his administration. This, sir, is not strength on the world stage. It is, in fact, quite the opposite of strength on the world stage. The United States just is acting like they're this big-ass bully on the fucking play yard, stealing everybody's toys and kicking down everybody's sand castles on the beach. That's all Donald Trump has become. That's not strength. You think a bully is strength, I would assume because you were the bully in school. I'm done talking to you. Bullying equals strength, guys. That's literally at this point what they believe. Strength on the world stage when other countries have stopped sharing their intelligence network systems with us. They've stopped sharing their reports with us. All of these things. Like, it just keeps happening. And yes, sunflowers, I did say that. The caller just doesn't know this, right? That we have a military base in Greenland. A lot of chats have come in. At what point will America realize it's a child in world politics? If America was so great, why is it failing at what it's trying to force onto the rest of the world? Democracy. That's a great point, Moose. Because they don't know. That's the biggest thing. They just don't know. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. And how old are you?
49 years old.
49. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Absolutely. 100%.
Absolutely. Okay. And what exactly has Donald Trump done in his first year back in office to earn your continued support?
Well, what I would love to do, since you think we're so dumb, is have you educate me on what just took place in Venezuela.
Cool.
So
I asked you a question. Are you capable of answering it?
This is what I'd like to talk about. What took place?
Okay. You're not capable of answering a direct question. Then I'm not capable of talking to you, I guess. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
Awesome. How old are you?
63, and I am not a Trump supporter.
Well, WU. What's up? You got a quick little bit.
I just want to call and tell you what a great job you do and I love you for it. Keep the good work up.
All
We
right.
need
Well,
more
thank you.
streamers like you on here.
Well, I appreciate you.
I want to say, may the Lord be with you and keep you.
Well,
And
thank you. You
enjoy.
have a blessed day,
And
okay?
I enjoy watching your show.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Hell yeah.
Awesome. What exactly has Donald Trump done in his first year in office to earn your continued support?
Well, for starters, he closed the border, which Joe Biden couldn't do during his tenure.
Close the border. And how did he do that?
First of all, whenever all of you Democrats kept saying you needed legislation, but all we actually needed was for Donald Trump to take office, for which he just needed to close the border with the military and everything.
Yeah, so for one, where's the Democrat in the room? Can you identify them? Oh, wait, it's
Kamala
just me.
Harris.
It's not, I'm not a Democrat. Got it.
Well,
Yeah, no. So, yes, Donald Trump has put more people on the southern border. And so, yes, that seems to have assisted in it, but it's not closed. How many miles are on the southern border?
I don't really know the top of my head about that, but
1,943 miles. And how many miles of wall are on it?
don't know the specifics of that as
Less
well.
than 600. So therefore, automatically, it is impossible for the southern border to be closed. Not to mention that there is also private land that runs across the southern border that the government has been unable so far to claim eminent domain over and claim it in order to put wall up there. It was actually, they made an attempt during his first term and it never worked out. So no, I'm just making a point to say that the border is not closed. It will always technically have an opening to some degree. It's just always just how it goes.
But the thing is, though, is that with Joe Biden, that he busted the border, let
Oh
all
no,
20
Joe
million people
Biden.
in.
Oh, he let 20 million people in? How did he do that?
Illegal.
Did he, sorry, how did he let 20 million people in? Did him and like Kamala Harris, did they go down to the border? Did they turn two keys at the exact moment in time and then it opened up this invisible like floodgate that just like, I don't know, just disappeared. And all of a sudden everybody was allowed to run across the border like it was some kind of marathon that they were rushing across for?
There actually was news of videos of all people rushing.
Wait, they
to the
they
border,
did
yeah.
have two keys that they turned and like let everybody in through? That actually happened?
First of all, it's that Joe Biden, he let all of them in, illegals, plus also about the ones who are claiming asylum, which they're all
Which is a
fake,
legal
if I'm being
process.
honest, or it's not.
It
Okay.
Wait, it's not a
Some
legal
just-
process?
To some extent, for some actual
Oh, to
asylums,
some
like,
extent
example,
for some, I'm sorry. How is it not a legal process yet we literally have a law for it?
well, first of all these illegals are taking advantage of
Oh,
that.
all
first of
these
all.
illegals are
First of all,
taking advantage of it. Okay, got it.
yes. For example,
Um,
I'm running away from prosecution from Venezuela. I feel for my life, except he's a gang member who actually committed murder and everything because he's running away from other gang members in his country. How make that make sense?
Okay.
And plus, you guys wouldn't really know because you didn't even vet
Who
all
is
these
you
people,
guys?
so we don't even know their
Oh,
bank.
wait. Do we have proof that people weren't vetted? Do you have that proof?
You guys literally, all
Do
you
you have
liberals
that
have to
proof?
ha-
Sorry, let's try this again. I'm going to say it slower to you and maybe this will. Do you have that proof available that people were not vetted as they were met by Border Patrol?
It's literally, it was on the news.
It was on the news. So, do you have proof that individuals that were met by Customs and Border Protection were not vetted prior to being allowed into the United States?
There actually is proof by all
Where
the
can I find
people.
it? On a .gov website that is not a media news release or a press release. Oh, I would hang up too. Lord have fucking mercy. Well, was it Fox News? That makes sense. Guys over on TikTok, can we complete out this rose goal? It's been going for like most of the live and it hadn't been completed yet. Can we complete that rose goal, please? And see, I just want to make it clear. I don't personally call individuals unless they say something dumb-dumbs. But, so like this person is saying that y'all are all ignorant and arrogant. I just laugh at it because I think it's funny. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
Say it again. You broke up a little bit.
How old are you?
35.
And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yep.
Okay. What exactly did Donald Trump complete in his first year back in office to earn your continued support?
So many things.
The
How
answer
about
is
making
no.
America?
Not for you. Sorry. Someone in the chat. The answer is no.
What?
Not for you. Just someone in the chat.
Someone in the chat? Oh,
Hey,
you want to
buddy.
talk to me? Something?
Yeah, no. Hey, buddy. I can't help but hear it, and it is going to bother me. I hear a fire alarm detector going off like it has a low battery. Please, for your own health and safety, go get a new battery and put that in there.
How about you jump off a bridge?
I'd
How about
rather
that?
not, because I'm not a
How
sheep.
about you
And
jump off the
wait,
bridge?
I'm
That's
sorry.
all. Just
I'm
jump off
worried
the
about
bridge.
your health and safety,
Just
and
jump
you
off
are
a
so
bridge,
offended
so I
that
don't
I'm
need you to
like,
worry about
I'm
my
so
health.
worried about your
Don't
health
you
and safety.
understand?
You want me
Don't you
to
understand how
you want me to
miserable you are
off
in life?
myself.
Do you
Wow.
understand how
Wow.
miserable you are in
That
life?
is an escalation of
Do
some
you
kind. You
understand
are
how
so upset.
miserable you are in life?
Somebody is so upset that I'm worried about their health and safety, telling them to go replace the battery because hello, fires are real. That exists. That I should just kill myself. That's fucking great. You're insane. Like that was like that shouldn't even be that crazy. Like, listen, dude, we will raise funds. We will raise funds to get you a battery. I think it's like $4.99 at the dollar store. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes. And no at the same time.
Okay. I guess what exactly has Donald Trump done in his current year back in office that has earned your continued support?
So the reason that I would still support him is because with the border, I understand that we have asylum in this country, and I think there's good reasons that we do. But I also think there's reasons that we shouldn't have an open border as well.
We don't have an
so one
open
of my-
border, nor do we have a closed one. We just have a monitored one.
Right. And the reason I think that the border should be more patrolled and less illegals making their way in is because where I live at in Bedford County, Virginia, there was a 9-year-old girl.
I don't
who
stop.
was kidnapped for a week.
Stop. You're going to stop. Because I'm sure you're going to give me a tale about somebody that unfortunately met an end. And you're not going to know any of these names that I would read off to you because you've never heard of them before. And you're not going to care. You only care about the one story that you know. Or two, in this case. I assume you also would name Laken Riley. Would also be the other one you would name. And it's an unfortunate
it's not.
occurrence.
And actually, my
but it's an
best
unfortunate
friend
occurrence.
here
I'm
in
not.
this country
Stop.
is an illegal.
For fuck's sake. Stop. Let me
My
finish
best
what I'm
friend
saying.
here in this country is.
Let me finish what I was going to say then. Here's what I was going to say. If you can listen without interrupting at all, okay? Is that you can make this claim right? And everybody can, because there are instances across the United States of America that unfortunately people have been hurt. They have suffered some kind of consequence, like some kind of negative impact as a result of someone that was undocumented, unauthorized being within the United States of America. Those are the minority. The other claim you would have to make is that in that case, if you think that something needs to be done just about that population of the United, like that lives within the United States of America because they've committed a crime, what are you going to do about everybody else within the United States of America who are legal citizens that commit crime 60 times more often than an unauthorized, undocumented, illegal alien is ever likely to commit? What are you going to do about them?
Can I speak my
Nothing.
opinion on that and answer that?
No, because you're not going to do anything. You're not going to say deport all of the United States citizens because you legally cannot deport United States citizens that were born here and have been here
That's
for
not what I was
however
gonna
fucking
say.
long. No, sorry,
That's
sir.
not
No,
what
you
I was
don't.
gonna
It's
say.
called hypocrisy, is what I'm
There is
pointing
no
out.
unifying this country between your people and my people, and I hope
Who is
that we
my
do in our
people?
lifetime fix it.
Okay. Well, then you're
Are
not
you
even trying,
liberal,
I
or are you
guess.
Democrat,
I
or
am none
what
of
side
those.
of the
No,
politics? Well, what are you?
I am unaffiliated.
I am as well.
Cool. So I guess that would make me your people.
All right. Well, I'm definitely not on the right. I'm not on the left. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a
I'm sure
Republican.
I'm sure that's true.
And I support both sides on the good views, and I disagree with both sides on the bad views.
Uh-huh.
I'm a working class man. I have 5 kids and a wife. All I want to do is make sure that this country goes the direction it needs to go. So when my kids are older, they don't have to deal with this situation that we're dealing with in our generation.
Uh-huh.
And it's a sketchy situation. You can't tell me there's not so much tension in the air that we don't feel like there's no unifying the country, no bringing everything back together to get people to live amongst each
Donald
other.
Trump
and their
literally
differences.
said on national television that he didn't care about unifying the country. So I
And I
truly
think a lot of people are like that now, whether it's for the good or
Okay.
the bad.
Well,
I think a
then the
lot of people
president
are
of
like
the
that now.
United States should be saying something that's unifying. Instead, he literally said that he's full of hate. He hates people. He hates the left. He continues to degrade an entire half of our entire population, or even just say a third of our United States population that just chooses to declare their affiliation with a party, right? Say the other 1/3 is Republican, right? Or what falls under the Republican umbrella. And then the other third are the independents, right? The non-affiliated individuals, okay? But Donald Trump doesn't care. And see, if I was somebody that was actually moderate and I cared about just simply unifying the country as what you just said, if I was you, I wouldn't be able to put one iota of support for a president that literally goes out and says that he hates the left, that he
But
doesn't
doesn't the
believe
left
it's
do
his
that as well?
job. I'm not done. Or is Donald Trump not the president of the United States?
Listen, woman, know
No.
your place.
Oh.
I hope the
Oh,
hell
fuck
we do
you.
see the
Oh, that was a quick turn. Listen, woman, know your place. Know your place, motherfucker. Get off my phone line. That's your place right now. Under my boot. So much for unifying. He doesn't give a shit about unification. Whew. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi. Yep.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 25, and I just want to say for that guy that had a smoke detector, I'm an electrician. I could fix that. He's in California.
Seriously, like, just guys, it is a serious issue to have a smoke detector beeping. And don't
Yeah, and
replace
don't-
the battery. That's a health issue, and it might not even just be a
Yeah.
smoke detector. It could be a carbon monoxide detector that's going off. That's even more dangerous. That has always been known as like the silent killer.
And hire a professional too. Don't do it yourself. Hell no.
See, like that's all I'm saying. Like, let's just be for real. Like, guys, just take care of yourself and your health. Don't let a fire doesn't need to take you. Carbon monoxide doesn't need to take you. Not in the year of our Lord 2026. There are services available, is what he's saying. All right, and are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No, I actually have another concern.
What's up?
So I'm 25 years old, right? And I feel like no one really has the interest of people like my generation. I've done a skilled trade for like 5 years. I still can't afford a home. I'm gonna rent forever. I feel like both Democratic and Republican, don't have our best interest. Biden, with his unwandering support for Ukraine, Israel, and Trump, with his bombardment of Palestine, and now this. I just feel like no one really has the back of people, and yourself too. I mean, I'm sure you're not. You're probably my age too. I feel like our generation's screwed, and all we get is 50-year mortgages, and I don't know.
Anyone considering a 50-year mortgage, you're insane. You will never have that paid off in your lifetime. The first 10 years, you should be developing equity on a mortgage on a traditional 30-year. It is the dumbest thing. Okay. So here's my thing, and I'm not going to necessarily or inherently disagree with you on that. There is not enough being done at the executive level, whether that is mayoral, governor, or at the federal level, right? That is allowing for affordable housing to be built or to be occurred. The only way that that's going to happen is if we subsidize the market, but this administration inherently is so against subsidies. Like, subsidies are this horrible word. Unless you give incentives to the market, it's not going to occur where we're going to have more affordable housing being offered to the American people. Also, the simple thing could just be not allowing corporations to purchase single family homes anymore.
Yeah, I agree. I just feel like, I don't know, both sides don't really have the common populist. I feel like Trump kind of robbed a lot of people in my generation that are working hard. He kind of fooled them and duped them, and now I don't know, that was like the biggest slap in the face, a 50-year mortgage, and it's like,
Ooh,
what, like,
it's not
so they can give it
official,
down to
at
my
least.
kids? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but even Biden too, and Kamala, I feel like they're just so out of touch with everything. Like, they're acting like everything's fine, the economy's cool, gas prices are normal, and I don't know. I just feel I'm like super
here's
depressed
what
with each
I'll say
side.
on this one. It's not necessarily a both sides issue, right? The Democratic Party fails at marketing themselves. They truly do. They fail at marketing themselves. Okay, the Republican Party markets themselves all 4 years. The Democratic Party only does it at election time, and it's pretty fucking dumb. But the thing is, by mathematically, statistically, the economy was recovering under the Biden administration. Unfortunately, they were out of touch with what people were actually feeling in their wallets, right? And I definitely say that that's not a good thing. However, by the numbers, the economy was recovering. That was a fact. They weren't lying. They just they were a little bit out of touch, okay? That they couldn't see what everyone else was feeling, right? Now, and you've already said that you're not a Trump supporter. But now what we're seeing is that we have Donald Trump, the president of the United States, who, by the numbers, the economy is not doing well in any way, shape, or form, is telling the American public, don't believe the numbers. Don't believe your own feelings or your wallet, right? And just believe it when I tell you that gas is less than $2. It's $1.98 a gallon. That's where gas is at right now. Just don't believe it, right? Like, that's where it is. Believe what I tell you, not what you see. We don't worry about that inflation. Inflation's not true. Biden had a 9% inflation. My inflation's only at 3%. That's less than 9. What's bigger than 3? Well, 9's bigger than 3. I'll tell you that, right? Ignore the fact that the cost of beef is up, right? Ignore the fact that all of these things are actually up at the grocery store, right? Yes, cost of gas is currently trending, I think, 0.4% lower than it was last year. We know why, though, and I could go into that, right? But see, Donald Trump is now doing the opposite. The numbers aren't in my favor, but I'm going to tell you to just close your eyes and just believe what I tell you, right? Just close your eyes, listen to my words, and just soak it all in and believe it. And through osmosis, it will become true, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It sucks because I feel like Bernie was probably the one person that maybe had the populist best interest. And then now, I mean, Mamdani is in New York, which it's going to be interesting to see what he does. But I don't know. It just feels like no one really has the best interest of our generation's heart, and it's kind of depressing. Makes me doesn't it doesn't make me want to be in politics. So I don't know. I just wanted to call and say that. I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, no problem. You have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.
Oh, I did not mean to cut him off before saying bye, but I'm just gonna put this up here, right? Yeah, exactly. So this was actually a great comment, right? Inflation with the dollar that is deflated in value by over 10%. That's a great comment, right? And to be clear, the inflation rate that was released in December was showing us at a 2.7 inflation rate, while we are missing 18 data points out of 21 total data points for the months of October and November, something that has never happened before when the government has shut down. And a reminder, the last government shutdown occurred under Donald Trump, December 2018, going into January of 2019, where the government was shut down for 35 days. And yet inflation data for those 2 months are still publicly available and were released to the public with the correct information. We didn't get it that time. Do you guys see what happens? Like, they are lying to us in our faces. Unfortunately, right? Like, economists would agree previously that the last administration's economy was on the up. It was trending up. They agreed with Kamala Harris's plan. Some of them also agreed with Donald Trump. There is not a denial for that one. But there are some things that are just not going well. Let's see. Eddie said Trump united 77 plus million people to take our country back. Do you know what percentage of the United States population in total voted for Donald Trump? Less than 30%. Clement says, good job. Keep correcting these idiots. Well, I appreciate that. Rice, thank you for the jewels. Reality, thank you for the jewels. Justice, thank you for the jewels. I am going to go ahead and cut it out for the day. I really wasn't getting any callers interrupting that last guy, so we'll just go ahead and call it quits. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow? I'm not entirely sure yet. Guys, if you're not already in the Discord server, join the Discord server. If you haven't already hit that follow button, hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Subscribing is free. Tomorrow, I actually expect to get new members over on YouTube. We haven't gotten new members in the last 2 days. So I will see you guys back on live at some point, though. Y'all have a good one. Join the server to make sure you get updates. Bye-bye.